G'day. I'm going to go through how to sex eastern long-necked turtles because there's not much online, and I got a few to show. I got 6 live turtles to show. So see here how that's a male with a V. See how it's very V'd in that center point there, and see here the center point there, it's kind of flat, or they call it U-shaped. So that's what I'm looking for, because the claws aren't a real good depiction in this species, I've found. And I'm not going off the concave and the convex at the back and stuff like that at the plastron. I'm just only going to go off the V's because, anyway, let's have a look. And that's what it said. You can pause now for those playing at home. So here's 2 I'm just about to release. And we'll have a look at this one. So this is a good example. So see at the back there, you tell me, what's that? There's no real V in there, it's a bit flattish, you could even say. So it's more of a U-shaped, so I call that one a female. So you can go back there, a female with one eye. And this one is, as she pulls the tail back in, you can see, because it's very U-shaped in there as well. There's not a real good V. So let's go and have a look at the male and see the claws. Claw length isn't a good depiction either. Because I say the females have to have larger back claws to dig burrows, and the males have to have larger front claws to hold on to the females for mating. And I don't find that. I find it's a bit inconsistent, so I'm not going off the claws with this. There you go, they got some dandelion which they like, but they're going back out soon anyway. Yes. Let's have a look at this one. So see at the back there? You can already see it, that's very V-shaped. 90-degree angle, there's no flatness right in there. Sorry, I'm holding it so it's hard to... But that's definitely a male. A fella. And here... Oh, wrong way around. Got to be gentle. Yes, I can feel your claws. See at the back, it's V, a bit V'd. Even there, it's not real V'd, it's not real U. And let's go off the claw length then. Well, the claws at the back of this one are a bit bigger than the front one. There's a good example. And the plastron curvedness is a concave one, which goes inwards, which, if you want to get real fancy, suggesting this is a female. But that one's a bit harder to tell. This one, get the right head, hello in there. Miss or misses? What do you reckon? See, it's U and it's V, isn't it? It's not quite V'd because it's not, but it's not quite U. So this one might be a little bit immature. They reckon you can't tell the sexes until they're up to maturity. And if we go off the claw length, small front claws and larger back claws. So that could say she's a female, but that one's a little bit harder to tell. But I'm leaving them there to get rid of what I'm going to clean up the shells so they don't get shell rot or soft rot in the shells before I release them. That's why I'm doing that. But anyway, I hope that helps you in your diagnosis. I'll put that paper that I've got in the description below. Happy turtling for you, and be careful on the roads there. This is mid-October, and there was half a dozen at my perimeter fence, so that in other words they're on the roads. So be careful driving around, please. Don't hurt the little ones. If you do, take them to a vet. Vets have to care for native wildlife, and I think they bill the government, but they have to care by duty of something to their vet license in Australia. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you later. Press that if you reckon it's good. See ya. Actually, hang on. I'll show you my little one. Probably about 6 days old now. Woohoo! Look at it go. I need name suggestions, please. If you're watching this, what name do you think? Need like a dual name for a male or a female, because I don't know if it's a male or a female. It looks like a female, but they reckon you can't tell till adults. So, what do you reckon? Cute little thing. She's my pet now. Well, it's my pet. I'm going to rear it until it's big enough to go in the pond for a couple of years. How cool. So yeah. Don't know what sex this is because it's not quite of age yet. And when I pick her up, she's very feisty and she wants to run a lot, and well, so I'm not going to do that and show you. Pretty cool though, eh? That's the size. It's so blimmin' small. You're going, look at the size of how big that turtle is. Holy mackerel, it's big. Its head is... the width of its head is a grain of rice. If that helps. There you go, top view. Yeah, it's still not helping. Well, look, there's my finger. There's my finger in the water. So the shell's a little bit bigger than my fingernail. Hey, little one. Yeah, hello. There you go. It's going to eat my finger. It's small. It's touching my finger. Hello, buddy. So cool. Alright, now thanks for watching. Happy turtling for you too. See ya. Bye.